Good evening, everybody. This is Joe from What I'm Playing Now. Playing a little Elder Scrolls. Um, been playing Elder Scrolls quite a bit today. Greg wasn't available to do any sort of stream, so I figure I would go ahead and stream some Elder Scrolls since that's kind of what um, I've been playing today. So, looks like the stream is up. Looks like everything's working. And we're going to go ahead and start some quests. I'm currently level 27, I believe. Yep. Hit 27 earlier today. And just been running around doing some questing. The crafting that I'm doing is clothing and hit 27 earlier today. Let me turn off the stream just so I'm not watching that. And alchemy. Both of those, I don't have either of those really high. I think one's 12 and one's 11. I did do a bunch of clothing the other day where I made a bunch of stuff and then sold it to a vendor because I was trying to get some cash to expand my bank. I needed about $1,000. I was able to do that. So that worked out kind of well. Let's see what quest we are going to work on. We're going to talk to this captain. Where is Captain? Right over there. We are going the wrong way. So I'm currently playing a sorcerer, a magic user, mainly concentrating on destruction magic. I put most of my stuff into health. As you can see, I pretty much have my magicka maxed out all through my equipment. The equipment that I'm currently using is the Warlock set, along with just some other items that are adding to my base magicka. And as you can see, I have an add-on here that's showing me what my soft cap is. And my soft cap is has pretty much been hit. So let me get the stream back up in case anybody comes into chat. And I'm going to turn down the volume. Actually, we'll mute that so we can't see that. I've put some... I have fed my horse quite a bit. I'm up to 28% speed. I'm probably going to feed him again today. Get him up to 29, since I do have the extra money right now. But like I was saying, I put most of my stuff into health. I am soft cap on my magicka, and I'm actually 1 over on magic recovery. And even putting 22 into health, I'm still almost 300 points below what my max health could be. So one of the things I've been doing is just eating or drinking something that basically raises health. So I got a bunch of friends that have been giving me a bunch of food and everything, so I've been using that. I have a bunch of motifs that I want to sell here. It seems like the prices on those have definitely been coming down. Since the game started, I know one of my friends was selling those for 500 plus. During the first couple of days, he was doing a lot of running around and gathering of those. I've sold a couple. I haven't sold as many as he had. I'm seeing prices, though, on Zone Chat, though, where those are going for probably between 350 and 500. Don't know if they're selling or not, but it does seem... Today's one of the first days I've actually seen where people are, like, broadcasting them, selling them for around 350. So... I'm guessing that as time goes on and people get those, since they're not a limited quantity and people only need one of those items, I have a feeling that sooner or later prices will start dropping on those. So let's see if we could find out where we're going here. See if we can get up this little hill over here. Got my pet out. So like I was saying, the lines, the skills that I've been concentrating on are dark magic, and Crystal Fragments and Shattering Prison are probably two of my favorite skills. Daedric Summoning, Explosive Curse is outstanding, and I have my pet, and I have the Greater Storm Atronach as my ultimate set currently. So I've been listening to a couple of different podcasts, trying to find some different builds. I know some people are going where they're using maybe a sword or bow with some destruction magic. They like the range. And my inventory is full. I should have checked that out before I left for town. Crap. Alright, looks like we're making a quick run back to town. We're going to go find this way shrine over here. That's the first thing we're going to do. Let's get on the horse. Horse travel in this game is definitely one of the great things about it. I really like how easy it is to get around and how fast you can actually travel. It definitely makes the game much easier. Way shrines are another great thing. I definitely love traveling all over the place and being able to go wherever you need to real fast. One of the only other games that I kind of remember that had that type of travel is kind of like Asheron's Call and their portal system. Once you kind of knew where the portals were and where you needed to go, the game was definitely much easier, especially once you had portal magic and you can resummon the portals and recall portals and everything for friends. After the game was out for several years, they kind of put everything into one hub. There were a couple of different places where they had several portals all in one location. One was known as kind of like the subway back in the day for people who had played early on. But then once they kind of put all the portals into the one... Once they got rid of all the landscape portals and pretty much put everything into the one building that you can portal to, it definitely made the game much faster to get around. It took away a lot of the...
People say I sell common goods, but mark my words,
a lot of the guessing and where you had to go and a lot of the memorizing, because that pretty much made everything nice and easy. I'm not using any stamina stuff, so all the stamina and all this white stuff I'm normally selling. I'm keeping all my magic stuff. I'll put that in the bank. I am not doing any well fitted, 25, that's medium. I'm not using any medium stuff. I have a plugin here that also tells me if there's a magic item, or not a magic item necessarily, but any sort of crafting item that where I can use to get additional traits from and research them. This gray means that I've already researched this. Since that's medium armor, I don't need that, so we're just going to sell. I could break that down. I've been breaking greens down. Linen hat intricate. This is actually a little better, but I don't want to break up my Call of the Warlock set, so the red dot here means that infused. I haven't learned infused on a light armor headpiece yet, so I will definitely save that. So, the one thing that I'm currently looking for is a different trading guild. The trading guild that I'm currently in is a rather small one. One of my friends from work actually found it. And it's not very large, so we're looking to hopefully find one that's a little bit bigger and one that we can actually maybe do some more trading in. I think the one we're currently in has less than 100 people in it, and you definitely want to find a guild, especially a trading guild, that has a lot more people in it. a buddy from work and I were talking earlier, and we were noticing that how there's not a lot of weapons in the trading guild we're currently in. And there's just certain items that we're actually looking for that we wouldn't mind paying for that there's just none of in the game. Or not in the game, but in the guild. So I'm going to deposit all of my crafting stuff here. Make sure that I just have... Okay. We're down to 63. What do we still have on us? That needs to be put there. That can be broken down. The hide boots of Magicka can be broken down. And the shoulder cops of the Viper... I think I wanted to put on the guild bank.
No matter the troubles assaulting our fair city, my vault stands strong. You may bank with me in complete confidence. Your personal items will be perfectly safe within our secure facility.
I'm going to put those up for about 200. It doesn't seem like things are going for too much in this game, especially when you put them on the auction house. So I got Boots of the Viper up there for 300, Shoulders up there for 200. Oh, I got two shoulders up there, one for 150, one for 200. Didn't realize I had two shoulders up there. I have sold some things on the auction house, but I keep throwing quite a bit of stuff up there. So I've sold some things, definitely not a lot. I'm definitely not getting rich off the auction house that in this game so far. So that's why I definitely like to find maybe get in a couple more guilds. You can be into 5 guilds in this game. Currently, I'm just in the 1. So I'm definitely on the lookout for a couple of more to see if I can get in a couple more guilds and get some more trading going on. Let's head to the crafting hall, which is right to my left. And let's break down some of these items that I have in here. I've been breaking down green, medium, and nice embroidery. Getting some decent stuff finally. So one of the things I heard on one of the podcasts that I was listening to earlier today, I can't remember which one it was. Let me look at my phone real quick and I could probably figure out which one it was. Elder Scrolls Online gameplay, I think it is. They were basically saying that one of the good things you can do for crafting is if you had a buddy who's basically working on the same things as you, you both craft similar things and then give them to each other and then deconstruct them. It sounds like if you deconstruct items that somebody else has made, it definitely boosts up your experience bar in that particular clothing piece faster. Let's deconstruct stuff first here that we want to. The hide boots of Magicka. And the recondite sash is what we want to do. So where are the hide boots of Magicka? The recondite sash.
There won't be enough of your heart to eat.
A lot of the stuff I have left here is... The linen hat of magic I wouldn't mind wearing, but then that would break up my set. Most of the other stuff I have here is all medium armor. I think I'm ready to do a research. What can we research here? Infused. The linen hat of Magicka. Alright, let's learn that. We'll set that off. That's going to take 11 hours. I think I have one more being... Oh, no, I don't. I can actually do another one. We can do well fitted. Okay, that one's only going to take 5 because I haven't done too many of those. I still have a helm, some pants, shoulders, and belts that I can do. Some of these are probably going to take a little bit longer. Like I've already figured out quite a couple in the pants. And as you can see, it starts off at like 5 hours or 4 hours and goes up from there. I've heard sometimes when you get towards the end, it could take anywhere up to like almost a month or longer to learn some of the later traits there when you're doing the research. So that should be quite a definite time sink there. Let's see how much inventory I still have. We got to put all of our components back in the bank before we head back out. I was wondering why I'm normally down to around at least 40 slots full, just between all the potions and food and crap I carry around. Sometimes I think I'm way too much of a damn hoarder and really don't need to be carrying around that much stuff, but I've expanded my bank somewhat. I think I'm 90 in the bank, 90 in my backpack, and it definitely gets way more expensive after you've done it several times. So I have about 9 spots left in my bank. We're down to 59. What else can I put in here? I think I've just picked up some miscellaneous potions and stuff. Signet of the Worm. What is this? Reduce magicka by 9, increase magicka by 29. I think I'm going to stick with my Tharn family ring and sell this. Alright. Let's head back up here and sell this. I think the next bag that I'm going to buy, backpack expansion, I think it's almost 12,000. This lady right here has them. What is it? Yeah, it's 11,000. And I can definitely not afford that considering I only have about 5,000 on me right now, so...
My cart carries only the best.
Yes, your cart carries the best. Your cart can only sit right here. I have heard your speech several times already. Alright, let's sell the Signet of the Worm. We don't have any materials. Miscellaneous. Okay, get rid of that. I think most of the other stuff I've picked up is basically just... There, I don't have any extra weapons. Down to 57, that still seems like an awful lot. Oh, because I have a ton of junk I have not sold. How? Completely forgot about the junk. Let's do a quick repair. And now we're down to 40. That's much better. Pick this up before we head out. I try to pick up a bunch of stuff as I'm walking around. I just put it in the bank, and then I usually just try to pick out one time where I go through and just do all my crafting maybe at like one time. So, I know everybody probably does their stuff a little different with crafting and everything. Truthfully, the drops in the game haven't been that bad, especially since I put the set together.
May the doors of oblivion be flung wide.
Where do we need to go? We need to head out here, so we are going to go right back to the way shrine we were just at. Once you get used to the map in this game, it's definitely not that bad. Use your way shrines. You should really never have to pay to go to a way shrine. There's usually one within a close proximity to wherever you're at in the game, it seems. If you look at some of the other areas where I've done pretty much the whole zones, there's way shrines pretty much everywhere within a couple of seconds of a horse ride. I mean, unless if you're got tons of money and you just want to just pay to go somewhere. Once you're at a way shrine, though, it's free to go to any other way shrine, and some other locations, like back in Daggerfall. If you look in the first area, Glenumbra, back here you can actually go to the Harbridge. You can go to a lot of the different locations, actually just by being at a way shrine and then clicking on that location. So it's definitely beneficial to use the way shrines. Also, as you're going along, get every quest you can, because I know early on in the Glenumbra I wasn't grabbing every quest.
Like you can defend yourself. Welcome to Camp Tamrith.
And I did regret that later on, having to go back and try to find those NPCs that were given the quests. So I also sit here and read everything and kind of play everything, kind of like I'm playing almost like an Elder Scroll game, kind of like I played Skyrim and Oblivion. I'm not just clicking through everything and flying through a lot of the text and everything. So I think that's maybe one of the reasons why it's taken me a little longer to level. I have several friends that are buddy who's like mid-30s already, and another friend who's probably getting close to 30, and I'm like 27. So I'm definitely playing it a little slower than them, but I'm really enjoying it so far still. So play your own way, play how you like it.
And by the light, we'll be ready for the mad lizard. We were tracking him when we ran into these poor displaced people. We threw together this camp to shelter the refugees from Crestshade and the surrounding countryside. Since my sister decided to visit, I must secure the camp. To this end, I need someone to find Jonah Morose. Jonah claimed he could sense Rizal Jewel, made the other refugees nervous. He and his mother fled the camp and disappeared. A good soldier relies on someone.
Looks like we gotta go find somebody.
Rizal is a brave heart and a worthy weapon. Is there anything else you want to ask me before you head out?
Alright, let's go through her dialogue tree and see what interesting things she can inform us of.
In my time. An interesting bunch, connected to nature, calm, strange sense of humor. Rizal Jewel is nothing like that. He's evil to the core. Where Montclair found him is beyond me, but he's served the Baron for years. Spreading chaos. He's using some sort of blood curse to turn innocent people into mindless blood fiends. Makes them feral. All you can do is kill them and put them out of their misery. By the light, it makes me so angry. His mother was trying to keep him quiet, but Jonah was agitated, made everyone nervous. RK knows these people could use a bit of peace. It's not safe out there. They'll be safer here, I think. They may be hiding in one of the nearby towers. Honestly, I have no idea. Perhaps Jonah is just seeking attention. Perhaps he isn't quite sane. Whatever the case, we need to find them and bring them back here so that I can then turn all my efforts to locating Rizal Jewel. She claims that she wants to be here when we finally catch the Mad Argonian, and that she wants to reassure the refugees with her presence. But I think she's really here to check up on me. I'm not sure she actually trusts her little sister. Yes. My full name is Genevieve Tamrith, second daughter of House Tamrith and captain of the Shornhelm Guard. I'm proud of my heritage, but I don't expect my house connections to open any doors. I want to be judged on my merits, not my name.
So the one thing I really like about this game is all the dialogue and all of the voice acting and voice recording and stuff that has gone into the game. I played some Final Fantasy XIV on the PS4 when it was in beta, and I was really surprised with that everything was completely all text. There was no, pretty much whatsoever, voiceover recorded for any of the NPCs, and that just kind of really surprised me. So in this quest, it looks like we need to go find Jonah Morose. Looks like it's over here, and should be pretty easy for us to find. We're gonna jump down here and get this water hyacinth real quick. First time I fought a giant bat, I think. I need to remember, flying creatures are immune to my root. I'm just so used to hitting the one key to root everything that sometimes I forget, I cannot root flying creatures. Southgard Tower discovered.
Go away. Leave us alone. I don't want to become a blood fiend.
Right, sat her ass down. Oh, got a blue battle axe there. Maybe throw that up on the bank later on. I've definitely been picking up these water skins. I wasn't doing that originally, and then with all my alchemy, I noticed that I was running out of the water very quickly, and definitely picking up more of those things. I normally run up these stairs here, usually at the top of these castles or little keeps. There usually isn't much. I know there's been sky shards at the top of some of these. Sometimes there's chests up here. This one, we got a barrel, we got a sack. Looks like a little sack, there's a flank steak in there. Definitely a good idea to just go around and pick up everything. You can always give this to friends who are doing crafting for some of the different, for either cooking or drinking. I tend to sell a majority of this stuff. I do mail some friends some items, especially if they're a blue or green item. But if it's just some of the white items, sometimes I just tend to just sell those.
Nern obeys. Lord of domination and brutality, we sacrifice through the spilled blood of an innocent. We call forth your anchor to join our...
There's an anchor dropping. Where do we have an anchor dropping? Oh, it's probably this one right over here.
Draw it ever closer to your
So where's this guy we're supposed to talk to? I don't see the guy we're supposed to talk to, but I want to go hit this anchor and make sure I get that, especially since it's right around the corner here, and sometimes these are hard to finish. I know Buddy and I went through and did some of the ones back in Glenumbra back in the day, or yesterday we did them. Where'd my pet go? Did my pet die? Alright. I don't think the two of us can take this, so hopefully there's a couple more people that come on over here. Where the hell is the pet going? Get over here. Alright, my max health is still good for another 10 minutes or so. We got a group of people here. Let's go in, do some rooting, and do some damage here. Here come the mobs. So these remind me a lot of the public quests from like Warhammer Online. They also remind me of the Rift public quests that they had, which were really cool. I really enjoyed those. Definitely got a decent group here of people going on. Oh yeah. Now we got a group of people hitting it on this. So as you can see with each mob that's killed, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, with each mob that's killed, these pieces right here fill up with kind of like their soul gems or whatever you want to call it. Once one gets full, it can be destroyed. You will go up to it, you hit E, that'll destroy it. As you can see, that blue was just flying in there. So it seems like whichever area the mob is closest to, its soul will go there and fill up that container. And basically you go and you close 4 of these, then a boss mob comes down, and you then kill him, and then close the 4th one. So it looks like we've closed a couple already. It looks like some of these guys are a little too powerful for my route. So we will hit them with the dot. Magic, cast, kill, rinse, repeat. We got a big group here. We can pretty much just keep casting the frozen. That's not ready to close yet. That one's not ready to close yet. Killing the things too fast. We need more mobs. Yeah, we should be able to root that one. She died way quick. Okay, that one was just closed. I think we only have one more of these up. That's what it's looking like right now. We got... Those are one of the coolest looking mobs I've seen in a game. Remind me of the Hydras from D&D back in the day. Kind of love those things. I think all four are down right now. That center one has popped up, so now we got some boss mobs coming in. Definitely stay out of some fire here. Along with the big mobs, you get a bunch of little mobs that kind of drop too. I think everything's pretty much dead. We can destroy that. And boom, the anchor has been defeated. So that was almost a good 2,000 XP right there. I'm running Loot Drop as an add-on, so that shows me my XP down there in the lower right-hand corner. I know a couple of friends have asked me what I was using to do that, and I really like that Loot Drop. I have auto loot turned on. Definitely something I would recommend. Recommend doing, and then using that just to see what type of XP you're getting for killing mobs. Let my little dinosaur go in there and tank, and boom, that mob is dead. Looks like we got a Sky Shard up here. Always good to grab these whenever you get a chance. I think this should put me at 2 of 3. When you get 3 of 3, you get an extra skill point. There's 16 in a particular zone. I'm also running the Sky Shard add-on. So, as you can see, the Sky Shard add-on shows you where all the different Sky Shards are in the area. In some of the other areas, I have obtained all 16 Sky Shards. Pretty much cleared everything in all the zones. Yesterday, we went through and did the last of the things that I needed to clear in Glenumbra in the previous zone, which were some of the dungeons. We went back through and did Spindle Clutch. We were way overpowered. There were 2 of us that were able to duo Spindle Clutch because we were so high level. That's one of the first 4-man dungeons to run into, which is in Glenumbra. And that was actually pretty cool. Those 4-man dungeons are definitely cool. We did one yesterday in... we did the one in Wayrest Sewers yesterday, which is in Wayrest. That was a blast. It actually took us 4 people to do that. We picked up a couple of the guys right outside the sewers because me and a buddy tried to duo that one after duoing Spindle Clutch, and got up to the first boss mob. Pretty much got our asses handed to us. So we definitely learned pretty quick that if you are doing those 4-man dungeons that are equivalent to your level, they are definitely not easy.
I don't guess you've seen my friend Garth around, have you? Middling height, anxious-looking fellow with a bit of a beer gut?
No, I have not seen him.
I'd say it's possible that someone might have dared him to go steal silk from the spiders in that cave over there?
Why would someone have done that?
No, definitely. Look, I didn't think he was really gonna do it. I must have passed out because when I woke up
So you were drunk too, you're saying. So both of you were out here drunk, and now I gotta go save your friend.
to help him.
Really? Seriously? Fine, I'll go find him.
He's near Camp Tamrith. But I wouldn't want to face the think that someone must have mixed something into the beer.
Oh, so you guys were roofied. Oh, holy crap.
Please.
Brokeback Mountain's up here. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm gonna drop this quest. I'm not gonna save you. Look at all the purple colored books. Those are lore books. Lore books give you an achievement for unlocking a whole bunch of stuff. I found a ton of lore books so far, and I think on a couple of them I do have 10 of 10. But there just seem to be a crap load of lore books that you can find out here. What is this witch drinker? Oh, that's an axe. We don't need that. Alright, now we can root stuff. These things are not flying. Looks like there's also a boss mob right here. I'm guessing it's probably going to be another spider like I fought earlier in the game. Several levels ago, probably around 15 or so. I think there was a boss mob that was a spider. And, oh, is this him? Nope, that's not him. Oh, yep, so. I think that was him. It said I completed it, and I got one hit off of him. That's one of the nice things about this game. You can kind of finish these tasks pretty easily as long as you just get one hit in on the mob. I obviously didn't get any good loot, so I may have to come back and maybe try to do that again later. Research the death of me, watching a big dumb spider nest, plain boring. Big spider had an egg, big spider spun webs, big spider bored me, so I'm done here. Oh. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, this looks like it's probably going to be a public dungeon, or this could be an instance, actually. Because I think when we pass through that door, I'm guessing that's probably more of an instance. What are we doing? Rescuing Garth. Oh, is that Garth? Or is that guy dead? You can kill the little spiders too. I'm going to take that cotton. Because we can always use cotton. Oh, that guy got that one.
Don't eat me.
There he is.
Wait, you're not a spider.
No, I'm not a spider. You're saved. Alright, so that looks like that's the end of that quest. That was a nice, easy, go save somebody from a dungeon and get the F out. I wonder if that boss mob spider has respawned and if anybody's over there willing to kill it. I wouldn't mind doing that again. Giant snake. These are a newer mob that I've also seen just recently in this zone. Last time I wasn't able to root him. This time it looks like I was able to. I was wondering why I couldn't last time. Where is the boss mob spider? Oh, I don't want that. That's a rune. I don't collect some of the things that I don't need anymore or use anymore because backpack space in this game is limited and is something that is definitely you need to practice good space management in this game. Unlike Asheron's Call, where I have basically 3 accounts and 1 account is nothing but mules. This game, I do have several characters in, and then I'm using them for some miscellaneous stuff, but it's still very easy to just be running out of space. En route. It's very easy to run out of space, especially bank and backpack space. Before you know it, you have just tons of stuff filled up because there is just so much in this game, especially if you're doing any crafting. It's just rather insane. The amount of stuff that you have. These bats are super cool. I really like these. Damn. I tried to move out of the way and just didn't do fast enough. That's the other thing I really enjoy about this game is the dodging mechanic that you can do when you are in combat. Dodging has definitely saved my ass. Blocking, you definitely need to learn to use all of the skills that they're giving you for combat because you definitely need them. If you're not dodging, if you're not blocking, you're definitely putting yourself at a huge advantage when playing. Can I jump the wall? Of course not. And it just definitely behooves you to just try to do as much as you can.
It was terrible. The Spider Queen was huge. She had 16 legs. Or was I seeing double? Thank you for saving me. I think so. All in one piece, anyway.
Light armor, 25.
Thanks again.
I already have these. How did I already get these? I do not remember purchasing them. Unless if I did buy them.
I am never drinking another drop. Just water for me from now on. Well,
So I've already gained almost half a level in the little bit of time I've been playing. Probably haven't even been doing this an hour.
I probably shouldn't have been trying to steal spiders.
I think something that helped out was killing that doing that anchor that I did, and then probably killing that world boss mob. Those can give some pretty decent XP.
Bring forth the blood offering.
Let Cold Harbor remake Nirn in its own.
Looks like that anchor is coming back.
God of schemes. We
I thought over here though we saw
The power of innocent blood. Bring forth your
somebody
anger and
with
let
a
the world
quest.
become one.
We got some wolves.
submit to your will and call forth the chains of Cold Harbor.
So yeah, these wolves, 21, 23 XP, those aren't given too much. I think the bat was given a little more because the bat's 26. Yeah, so he gave 213. So he's definitely a lot better than some of the little wolves. Okay, is the NPC I'm looking for inside this building? Or where the heck are they? 'Cause it looks like somebody in here is giving a quest or something. Are they outside? Let's not fall off there. Oh, there we are. There's a quest.
Stop talking to me. Bad voice, go away. Mother, please help me.
So it seems the zone I'm in part of the zone before this, there was heavy influence of vampires in this game. It appears you can become a vampire and a werewolf, and I think I definitely want to maybe go look and become a vampire here soon. I think it sounds like it's pretty cool.
Blood fiends accompany him. So many blood fiends. They want our blood. I saw Rizal Jul in a dream. It was the night Crestshade was attacked. I could feel his presence. Now I always sense him. He watches, he waits, he's coming for us. Mother.
Alright, we gotta go down, return to Camp Tamarath. She's in.
Good.
Yeah, okay, you don't look too good. Now, The one interesting thing was her eyes weren't red like most of the other vampires that I've seen in the game, which I've taken tons of screenshots in, and I'm going to throw some of those up on the site, because some of that stuff is actually really freaking wicked. I think that's pretty cool. That was kind of a big drop. Probably shouldn't have done that. So that was 134 XP for those. Ooh, we got a bunch of people out here. I wonder if she's doing some sort of quest where these people are repeatedly coming in on her. Come on, little dragon, let's go. Die. Oh, I switched weapons. The hell did? When did I do that? I think my pet did it too. Definitely try to get behind these things. When they're shooting, stay out of the red area. It's definitely not where you want to be. Where are we headed? Where do we gotta go? Water hyacinth right there. Grab that.
Captain Genevieve is missing. Half the refugees are dead. Healer Odile is doing what she can to help. They let a Red Rook help the Lion Guard at Eaglesbrook? I hope the soldiers double-check their supplies afterwards.
Alright, it appears that this camp has seen better days. This camp is looking pretty rough for wear here.
These poor bastards. They're just trying to find someplace safe, but disaster seems to follow after them.
I'll make it. Don't you worry.
Okay, can I stop and talk to you? Thank you.
By RK, the vampires. They swept so fast.
Well, vampires normally do that.
When the vampires attacked, Genevieve and Darian charged right into the thick of the battle. I lost sight of them since I stayed to defend the camp, but I could hear Genevieve calling out orders. Perhaps some of the guards saw what happened after that. Here, take these healing poultices. You might as well help me tend to the soldiers while you're talking to them.
Okay.
I'd appreciate it.
I'll play healer.
After that, find my sister. She has a tendency to get into trouble when I'm not right beside her.
Alright, where we gotta head? We got somebody right over here, it looks like, that needs healing. Here, let me heal ya.
Did Countess Tamrith give you a poultice for me? I could use a little something to dull.
I got a bottle of tequila here I can give you.
Thank you. This will help my wounded arm. The vampires, they attacked without warning
Your armor looks like it's intact, lady, I'm sorry to say.
today. No, I'm sorry. Everything was happening so fast. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of crying, a lot of confusion. I wish I could be of more help.
What do we got next here? Okay, it appears you're here somewhere. Oh, girl I talked to originally.
These poor bastards. They're just trying to find someplace safe, but disaster seems to follow after them. Ah, a healer's poultice. Good. I prefer a bandage over a potion. I always found healing potions to taste rather like bog iron ale after it was strained through sweaty horsehair.
Wow, now that is a descriptive taste, and I can almost just imagine what that would taste like. Crap!
I was back near the river cutting down blood feeds as fast as I could. Sorry I couldn't be more help.
Alright, where's the last one we're going to talk to here?
Give me a few moments to catch my breath, and I'll be back on my feet in Give me a few moments to catch my breath, and I'll be back on my feet in no time. Thank you. For a noble, the Countess sure knows how to make a proper poultice. I took a few hits, but I'm luckier than most, I suppose. I just hope none of my friends come back as blood fiends. I really don't want to deal with that. She ran off after what looked like a dark cloud. I saw her running west, toward the river. Pretty sure it was that mad Argonian she was after. The captain hates necromancers. That's probably why she was so intent on pursuing him.
Boy, everybody is after Ra's al Ghul or whatever that guy's name is. Alright, where are we heading to here? Oh, you need to die. Okay. Really didn't need any help killing that person, but thank you everybody. Appreciate that. That's one thing in this game. You're really not... It seems everybody kind of just goes around killing people. Nobody's really too worried about kill stealing. Everybody gets their own loot. That's one nice, really nice thing about this game, is that concept. That there's really no kill stealing. Because I know in a lot of other MMOs, that definitely is something that kind of sucks. Especially when you're doing some of the multiplayer dungeons and everything. And the public dungeons, I guess I should say. It's merely a flesh wound.
He caught sight of Ra's al Ghul and rushed after him. I, of course, followed. His vampires surrounded us, and while I was fighting them off, the good captain was dragged away. They took Genevieve into the cave. Hurry! You need to save her. I can barely stand. I'd just slow you down. I'll send reinforcements your way, if any show up. I can't believe a blasted vampire actually got a decent cut in on me. But I was pretty busy trying to protect Genevieve. The House Tamrith sisters are both brave and good women. Please help Genevieve if you can. The Shornhelm soldiers were diligent enough, but I think that thrice-damned Argonian used magic to mask their approach. They moved in so quickly and quietly that a good third of the camp was down before Genevieve and I could react. Oh, yes, indeed. If I could get my hands on that damn lizard, I swear I'd make a pair of...
Boy, that guy has a lot of enemies. I have been doing a huge quest line where people are just hating this poor little lizard guy.
Poor bastards.
Alright, let's go see if we can save Genevieve. We gotta find the cave entrance. Guessing it's around here somewhere. Nirnroot. Never pass up Nirnroot. I wonder if the cave entrance is over here. Look what we found.
Mother is sad. Very, very sad.
Yeah, I don't think Mother's sad. I think she's freaking psycho. I think she's bit or something. You should probably maybe do something with her instead of just letting her sitting there eat a freaking bat. Alright, so where... Okay, we are... That looks like that was the way in. This looks like it's a totally instant zone. Normally when you see that icon, I'm guessing that's what that means. I believe. So, let's see what type of fun we can get into down here. And I think this may be one of the last things we do this evening, because I do have to work in the evening, or tomorrow morning. So, definitely not looking forward to that, but that's what happens when you work in IT and you do work in operations. You get stuck working on weekends. Definitely worse things I could be doing, though, so I like it. Alright, these bats are definitely a little tougher. It's almost 200 XP, that's not bad. There we go, that was a nice combination of skills there. Alright, looks like this one's going to be all... bats. Dodge. We were able to knock him down and interrupt him. There we go. Let's get that explosion going. Not gonna give me any motifs or anything, huh? Damn it. Give me some more motifs. I need to sell these. Okay. We got other people in here. Graphics in this game, some people say that they're not that great. I think they're actually pretty damn good. I mean, I've definitely seen worse graphics, but I think these are pretty good. I like that they didn't go full-blown out realism. I also like that they didn't go too cartoony or anything, or kind of like World of Warcraft looking. I mean, World of Warcraft looked okay back in the day, but I definitely, after having played it for a while...
Mother is hungry, but it makes me a little sick to watch her eat. Are you looking for the captain? They dragged her into the cave. Bad one is going to do terrible things to her. Rizal Jul likes to take parts from different bodies and make entirely new creatures. That's probably what he'll do to the captain. Or turn her into a blood fiend. The cave is full of vampires. Maybe you should use the secret tunnel. Please, please don't hurt me. I need to take care of Mother. I'll tell you what you want to know. The tunnel is over there. It's small, hard to spot. Secret. I saw Rizal Jul come in and out of there.
Alright, you're telling me I just went through that whole thing, and I needed to talk to him first, but when I approached him before... That was really odd. How did that get messed up like that? Okay, so I'm guessing this takes us back outside. At Shadow Fate Cavern. Oh, and that's where we want to go. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. No idea why that happened. That was really funky, though. But you know what? That probably isn't the funkiest thing I've seen with this game. Yes, it is an Elder Scrolls game, and yes, it does have some bugs to it. All MMOs do at the beginning. But you know what? It's still a hell of a lot of fun. I will not hold the bugs against it. I've definitely learned over the past 14 years of playing MMOs that you just pretty much take the good, take the bad. Take them both, and there you have. Alright, we're gonna keep an eye out for chests and everything. This person's gonna creepy crawl, and I'm just gonna freaking just blast through everybody. You're a little slow with your attacks there, buddy. Oh, I wish my shoulder wasn't killing me from playing this game so much today. Can't believe there's no chests or anything anywhere around here. That kind of stinks. Almost looks like there should be a secret door there. But there does not appear to be. You gotta watch out with some of those magic users when fighting, and some of the blood fiends as well. They tend to be able to teleport after being rooted, so you definitely want to stand back some. Okay.
Where's my sister? Where is she?
He was a little too easy to kill, especially for as big as he's been in the game for so long. I mean, yeah, I guess there were 3 of us here, but still, that just seemed a little too damn easy. I mean, and if that's the end of him, I'm going to be a little kind of bummed and disappointed here, because that was, for being such a huge character along the plot line and storyline here for so long, that was really freaking anticlimactic, I hate to say. So let's see what happens here.
Thank the light! Genevieve, my sister! You're alive! Wait, what happened to... No! No! Not you, Genevieve! Not you!
Was she... Are her eyes red? Look up, I want to see red eyes.
What has he done to me? What have I done?
Genevieve,
I don't know, were you drinking people's blood?
we'll figure this out. Just stay calm. Please, I need your assistance.
We gotta talk to her now. What do you need?
Genevieve, my sister. Rizal Jul afflicted her with his blood curse. She's becoming a vampire.
Well, she can bite me and I'll become the vampire.
Totally, utterly evil. But by RK, this is my sister.
What do you want me to do?
I wish there was another way. But I must be strong. Vampires are unholy, evil. I can't let my sister become one of these monsters. She has to die. It will be a mercy. Please, talk to Genevieve. Try to comfort her while I pray over my decision.
You know, I could just kill her for you. It is not a problem. I have no issue with this.
I'm turning. Becoming one of those...
Well, your eyes aren't red yet, so I don't think you're that bad.
No, I refuse to give in to despair.
I want to live! God damn it, I want to live! I heard what my sister said. She thinks I'm evil, unholy. But it's still me.
Yeah,
Still the shield of House Tamrith. I'm still her little sister.
I've seen plenty of vampires already in this game. You're evil.
Every vampire is
I hate to say you're evil.
I can control.
You're just gonna... You can't. No, you can't.
I want to live.
You gotta die.
No!
Yep.
I refuse
Yeah,
to
no. Dying. Dead. You're done. You're fired.
No. My sister is right. Isolde is my sister and my lord. I will do as she commands. My fate is in her hands.
You have done enough, friend. I'll deal with this. Head outside. I'll join you shortly.
Do it quickly, dear sister. While my mind is still my
I want to watch.
Angeline, drink this. It will make your passing swift and painless. Now, let us pray.
Is that it? Everybody just sits here praying? I mean, should we get down and pray too? That appears to be the end of that text and dialogue and act. So let's go outside and see what happens. 2 enter, 1 comes out. That kind of sucks. There's a lot of that in this game, though. A lot of good people dying. But you know what? That happens sometimes. Alright, let's finish this quest up and call this a night. Big drop. Why does it seem like we don't have a pet? Let's get him out and take care of some of these wolves right here. You know what? If you're gonna fight something, you know what? Fight it. What the? Oh, that's the big Mambo Jumbo spider. Sheesh. Oh, and where's my pet going? Where's my pet being an idiot? Alright, you know what? I think I already killed this guy. Why does it seem like this thing is not dying? Jesus. Sheesh. Alright. Let's grab this cotton. Let's go talk to this NPC. And we are going to call it for the night for the stream.
You're back. What happened? Did you stick something long and sharp through that crazy lizard's blackened heart? I suspect there's more to that story, but perhaps now isn't the time to get into it. Here comes the Countess now.
And now we talk to her.
The deed is done. My sister died with dignity and honor, still in the holy light of blessed Arche. We can grieve later. Right now, we still have a war to win. Yes, I think our work here is done. Now, we must turn our attention to Baron Montclair. That traitor needs to be dealt with. But before we go, know that I appreciate all that you have done. My sister died in the light, thanks to you.
No problem. Cool, that put us fairly close to 28.
Ready to move on, hero? Veranda sent word to me. I know where we need to go next.
See, now this is a vampire. Her eyes are red. That signifies vampire.
There's an old ruin in the Lorkrata Hills, northeast of Shornhelm. Veranda said his research led him there and he needs your help. Why he needs you when he has me, I'll never understand. But he is the master, as he constantly reminds me. They won't be needed at the Lorkrata ruins. That's for you and Verandas to deal with. I'll bring her ladyship up to speed about what's going on in North Point. You can meet us there after you and Verandas are finished with the ruins.
Cool. That was a cool quest. The stories in this game and the quests, you definitely don't want to just fly through this game. I mean, if that's the way you're playing and that's the way you play MMOs, that's fine. Everybody plays things their own way. But I would definitely recommend taking your time, enjoying the game, and just paying attention to all the quests and everything in the story. The storyline in this game is just simply amazing. Probably one of the best stories I've played as far as MMOs go over all the years that I've been playing these. So I'm going to take a way shrine back to town here. That will probably be it for me for the stream. Once I get back to town, I'm probably going to kill the stream. If anybody does know of any guilds that are looking for anybody like trading guilds, hit us up at the website, whatimplayingnow@gmail.com. I'm definitely looking for some more guilds to join. I have a lot of stuff to sell. I can do crafting, and so definitely looking for other stuff to buy. Also looking for an actual guild to play with. We really just been a small group of guys that I work with and some friends have just been kind of grouping together and playing whenever we get a chance together. We really haven't found a guild that we want, that we've decided on yet, or anybody that we want to have found to hang out, so we're definitely looking for some good people. We do both PvE and PvP. We've done some PvPing so far, and what we have done, we have just had a complete blast doing in this game. So hit us up at the website at whatimplayingnow@gmail.com. Probably doing a podcast Monday with Greg, and we'll be talking about a bunch of things that we're playing. I will probably be talking about ESO and a couple of the other things I've done this week. I'm not too sure what he's been up to this week. Wednesday we'll probably have our retro stream that Greg's been doing. If he's not available, I'll jump on and do something. Try to play an older style game or something. I know last week we were talking about doing nostalgia, I think is what we were going to try to do today. But since he wasn't available, I didn't want to throw up a server and restart a character over and do all that sort of stuff. So that's why I figured I'll just do a quick ESO stream since I've been doing that all day. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Check out the website, whatimplayingnow.com. Follow us on Twitter at whatimplayingnow. And I can be followed on Twitter at AVRAmadar, AVIAR, AMIDAR. Thanks for watching the stream. We will be back Wednesday and then Saturday with another stream. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.